Alright, here we are for job number 13. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, August 14th. I was right. See? My babes, what it's all about. Remember what it's all about every now and then. We're here at a Farmington location of Rock Hard Landscape Supplies. You'll see them a lot as you're watching us because we love working with these guys. I got Dan right there picking out boulders. So we're actually at the yard building a water feature in our head as we're picking out boulders. But check out some of these guys. Like, we'll take this one, please.
You got it.
You got it. Love the reds and that pink. Definitely want that one. One of the big reasons I love working with the same people over and over again is that they know you and they know what to put aside and they know where to tell you to go, what favorite rocks you like, things like that. So Dan and I have been working together quite a lot and he's gotten to know what I like, and we're going to be ordering pizza again soon just as a thank you because he always communicates with me. We directly message each other and we talk about where we're going to meet in the morning and things like that. So really awesome to work with, super happy. So always remember, Rock Hard Landscape Supply. That reddish one right there, please, and the one it's on top of. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Oh, locked into place. Need this little guy, please. One of the hard things about our job is that you do affect Mother Nature, and sometimes it's really hard to know where Mother Nature might be. So like this little guy, poor little guy, he was hiding under a rock. And so now I'm gonna leave this rock in place because I know we got that little guy there. I don't really want that rock. So we're gonna hopefully let that guy find himself a little better spot. But the cool thing is we didn't hurt him. So I do love nature, I do love animals, and we do our best to avoid hurting anything whenever we can. Come here, man. Let me love you. There you go, buddy. Don't get smashed, all right? Yeah! Look at that! Nice work! So we got boulders picked out. I'm excited. I got some real pretty ones in there. Love this place. I love how they put them aside for us and they do things for us like that. So now he's got delivery instructions. I showed him a Google picture. Gosh, it's so cool to run a business with the internet, isn't it? Because all I got to do is pull up the address, say, here's a picture of the front yard right here, and here's where I want you to put the boulders. Boom. And I can go about my business and help our business move forward on another side. So really excited. I love working with these guys. Love the time we get to work on our business. And until next time, thank you. Rock hard.
So no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta think you would do to another. I will stay true.
All right, here we are for job number 13. We're on site. We're gonna do our medium pondless waterfall. Got our boulders picked out. What's up, Justin?
Hello, man.
How much? How you doing today?
Very good.
Nice to see you.
Started a special waterfall today for my mom's best friend, Shari, who passed away to cancer. So this is going to be in memory to her. Pretty awesome opportunity. So we're excited. We got some cool underwater lights to show you on this one because she loved blinky lights and all sorts of colorful lights. So every time I'd see her, she'd have flashing lights on her out wardrobe one way or another. So yeah, it fits nicely, and pretty pumped to get this one on the ground. So bring some positive energy here, I think.
Like he said, we really want to bring some positivity to the house. So we're gonna do our medium pondless right by the pool deck. We got these sweet underwater color changing lights. Like he said, every time you saw Shari, she was, what do you call her, island girl?
Island girl, yeah.
Yeah, she was just always wearing flair and bright and happy and just big old smile. I only met her a few times, but I still, every time I saw her, she made me smile. You know?
So no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not.
see what the situation on site is. So it's a whole backyard, front yard landscape remodel. It's gonna have a patio, redoing the pool deck, running conduit everywhere to bring power everywhere. We got all sorts of cool things happening. He's used to the camera getting close.
Can you see my pores? Count them. Thank you.
my gosh.
High definition.
You got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love. So no, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone.
So we were able to get our machines unloaded, and we were able to get the basin dug and almost filled in. Oh, hey, Justin.
Hi.
Hi. Say hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Say hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin. Keep it in.
Oh, they love it. It's a crowd pleaser. It's a crowd pleaser. All right, y'all. That's the basin. Day one. So we got it dug in. We got underliner on top of the liner around the corners of those aqua blocks to make sure that they're not gonna puncture our liner over time. We're gonna fill in the voids with gravel because that's what we like to do. It allows for a little bit of extra gallonage of water to hold in the basin, and can never have too much water in a basin. That's why we add our extra aqua blocks. So you'll notice there's 6 in there instead of just 5. That comes with all of our medium pondless packages. We always increase our aqua blocks by at least 1.
Why is that? Because let's say you decide you want to add a spillway bowl off the side, or you want to add a, waterfall wall. Well, we can add that because we have the gallonage to do it. We also have room in the pump housing for pump number 2 when you want to expand it.
Boom.
Well, it is much easier to do it up front, so
But it is expandable.
it is expandable.
It is expandable. So that's one of the things we always like to do is try and make our features expandable. Let's say you've had this for 10, 15 years. You don't have to replace it all the way. You can spruce it up with a little spillway bowl, bubbling urn, something like that.
Bubbling mushroom.
Bubbling mushroom, like this one. All right, so awesome job site. We got a lot going on. Homeowner's still digging in his trenches. He's been busting his butt all day, just getting work done. And this is just gonna be a paradise when it's all done. And it's all gonna be in Sherry's honor.
Happy to be a part of it. Happy to build Sherry's waterfall. I know she's looking down. She's gonna see it, and yeah, we're pumped.
My baby's already got all of my love. So no.
So some of those challenges were having to make sure that the pool deck, which is getting redone, getting ready to have this awesome paradise in the backyard, that pool deck height was at the right spot so that when we set our basin, it wasn't too low, it wasn't too high, it didn't look like it wasn't supposed to be there. And then you can't go wrong with color changing lights. When they first came out, I thought, this is pretty cool. I'm not sure how many clients are gonna want it. And then we started using them more and more, and I tell you what, I am in love with the color changing lights. The main thing is you can still have solid white, so that if you aren't really in the mood for the color changing lights, it's okay. You still have the solid white lights and they look really good. And I think it turned out awesome. We're about ready to start for the day, and this is our day number 2.
So no, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I gotta put you a due to another. I'll stay true. There it is.
Dave, you a teenager? You're working like a teenager. Except for you know how to work.
So no, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No.
Justin and Dave burying conduit over there. Say hi, Justin and Dave.
Hi, Justin and Dave.
Oh my God, it happened naturally. So wait, so you feel like you got air conditioning right now because you're wearing 2 shirts?
Yeah, the underneath.
Let's see the other one. Come on.
Underneath, 100% cotton.
100%. What's the why 100?
Because it soaks up the moisture, keeps the moisture on your body. This one will stay completely dry. Unless you want to look like a golfer that golfs with their Nike uniform on or Callaway and has big wet spots underneath their arms when they lift them up and stuff. Like when they golf in Florida.
You know, everyone's connecting the dots right now.
I'm gonna wear a kilt.
Dot, dot.
Oh, I better wear an under kilt.
So no, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not.
Oh my gosh, what is it? Get off of me! You see it? It goes around and went down the neck. Something was biting on a little black bug, I don't know. Hey, it wasn't the camera. Hey Justin, what are you doing? What do you got? What do you got?
It was just a cubby cookie.
Oh, Mark's over there. And you're
Ran
over
through
here.
2 thunderstorms and a couple of hot days.
And drive across town.
I don't care.
From, yeah, I know.
That's all good.
You
they
asked
are.
me if I knew if they were there. The answer is no, because they wouldn't be there anymore. If I knew they were there, they would not be there.
Oh! I think he caught it. We haven't seen that since '89.
Every boulder's a little different to strap. That's what I was gonna say. All right, Dave, we need to move that rack over there, please.
Right away! Right away!
Are you even trying, Dave?
Right away!
Are you even trying? Look at that. How old are you? How young are you?
62.
62. Do you have any fat on your body? Okey-dokey. That'll get censored, maybe not.
Edit.
No, that just brought us over 100,000 subscribers. We're viral.
Actually, there's no fat on that either.
The silver fox. Look at those forearms, Popeye. Oh, and he flexes.
All right, back to the station.
In for some rain tonight, we're gonna have to do a little prepping. It's a little bit later on day 2. We're making tons of progress. Really happy with the team. Really happy with where things are going. Dave's learning fast because he hasn't been with us much, but he's getting things done. This is one of his best friends, so he came and helped us on the project. We're paying, yeah, that's right. We're paying him to hang out with his best friend. But yeah, we're making some really good progress.
My baby's already got all of my love. So no.
One really cool thing about this project was that we got to let my dad, the stress mitigator, help out on the construction side of things.
And man, it was fun to have him there helping us because Jeff is his best friend. So he'd spend a lot of time helping us and then he'd disappear and be chatting with his friend and then come back and help us. It was just a really fun day for us because those are the best days to work, right? When you get to be with your friends, which is almost every day for me.
Normally, he's out helping our clients in the field. If anybody has any issues, questions, or concerns, he's out there servicing our clients when they need him. So he got to help us on the construction side of things, which is not something that happens for him every day, but it was a fun job to let him come on board and help us build a little bit, so he can be that much more involved with this awesome project that means a lot to all of us, but especially him and my mom.
It's Friday. We had a little bit of rain last night, but that's okay. Not gonna stop us. We tried to prep for it. Looks like there's gonna be a little bit of sloppiness on some of these paths, but should we go see what the situation on site is? Because I don't even know yet. It's my first time seeing it for the day. Used a lot of boulders yesterday. Covered the dirt, so at least that's ready.
Soggy.
Ooh.
Step.
How you doing today, Mark?
I'm doing good. It's Friday. Got a little work to do today.
Holy moly. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing good, thank you.
How do you feel about the situation on site today?
Dry out, be fine, we'll get her done.
Just waking up there, Dave? You're usually more charismatic.
It's in for Chevy Chase.
Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, I've noticed that. Did you know that there's another red one?
Signs. Stop, go, drop the rock. Don't get out of my way.
Camera shy. If you're on camera, you okay?
I've had enough
Okay.
coffee.
Jeepers. When did he start his day, I wonder?
So no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta put you a dude to another. I will stay true.
And we're back. Hey, check out the progress. We're killing it. We got the waterfall rocks placed, and now we just have to make sure that we have everything around it stable and everything like that. We based everything off of that height, so things can feel a little low depending on where you're walking. And we're gonna have this awesome waterfall that comes down, twists back, and goes over this huge rock. I think things are gonna look really cool. I'm heading out of town here, and these guys are gonna keep working for a little bit, so it'll be fun to come back on Monday morning and see where they got.
You got me all wrong.
Rock delivery went great. I remember that going really well. I remember finding this awesome boulder that we ended up using as the waterfall stone. And it was so cool to me because it had this really cool white line. And the way it ended up falling off of that rock, I was super surprised. I really wanted it to look cool coming off that rock, so we decided to make it a wide waterfall. But it falls like right at that white line where it's coming off of that rock. So it looks super cool. Good morning, Minnesota. We're here in Woodbury. It's a nice sunny day, nice little breeze in the air. It's beautiful, actually, nice temperature. It's Monday morning, and it's the Monday before Pandemonium. So we're getting excited. We got Pandemonium right around the corner. We're gonna leave on Wednesday, take our time getting there, go for a little golf outing, and then be ready to learn everything we can Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm excited this year. They've asked me to do a coffee roundtable where I get to talk to our peers, and the topic they asked me to talk about is vlogging and our new process and how we're making it easier and more efficient, and how we're not even doing the editing. We have an awesome guy who's doing our editing for us in Bangladesh. So we've created a really good win-win thanks to Greg Woodstock and his advice while he was here visiting us, shooting for his vlog, which you can see those vlogs professionally made by Greg's team right here, where it's Greg the Pond Guy YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe and like his, and we're so excited to be featured on it. Make sure to watch those videos. We're here on day 4, which is going to be very close to the last day of the project. If we don't finish today, we will finish tomorrow. Right now we're getting ready to put in some boulders. The guys did awesome. They had continued the wall for me, got ready for the weekend. Hi, Justin. Say hi, Justin.
Hello, everyone.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Sometimes he says hi, Justin. So you're probably asking, hey Nick, where do you get those sweet sunglasses? I see blue, I see all sorts of different ones. I'm not gonna tell you. No. I love finding a pair of sunglasses that fit and then stocking up on them. These are cheapies from Amazon, $13 each. Mary's, Polaroid, and they have all sorts of cool colors. Check it out.
Sponsored by?
Sponsored by Pond King Waterfall. Good afternoon, evening, Monday night. The sun is about going down here in Woodbury, Minnesota, but that's not going to stop us from getting the water flowing. It's almost Pandemonium time, and we got to make sure we get this guy done before we can go to Pandemonium. So Justin and I had to stay late today, push extra hard to get this gravel in, get it foamed, get the waterfall running. And now all we have to do tomorrow is just do a little hooking up of the lights, hiding of the liner, clean up, and we're out. Check that out though. Really look how we got the water to bounce off of that frame rock over there. Look at that. It's like the water has been carving out that little spot for eons. End of day 4 happening right now. Really happy with the progress. There was a lot of buildup. Some things went wrong with our machinery. Ended up needing a new battery for our MT85. Thought we put unleaded in our diesel and we're freaking out. And then we started doing some smell tests and found out that it actually was diesel and it just didn't have the tint to it. So that happens.
Right before you turn that key or flip that switch of whatever it was that you just fixed, right before that cautious hesitation, that suspense, not knowing if you really fixed it or not. But when you turn that key and it fires up, or you flip that switch and it turns on, you'll see a common look on a man's face after he fixes something.
And we had a rock kind of fall, and so things happen. You roll with the punches, and then you make something you're proud of and you're excited by the time you're done. Let's check this out.
All right, bud, can we clear your toys out of there so we can take some? Yep. And up to this camera.
What do you think of it, Parker? Double thumbs up. So we love every project we get to do, and we're just finishing number 13 now. And it's near and dear to our hearts. Shari was one of our top fans. She always liked our stuff, she always shared our stuff, and she always had beautiful things to say about what we were doing and encouraging things to us to say, hey, I love what you guys are doing, keep doing it. And unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it to see us create something for her, but we did it in her honor. And I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I think we did some really artistic things and pushed some of our artistic abilities on this one to really move ourselves forward. And I'm really happy with the way the water's coming off all these rocks. It's really intriguing, really a lot of things to go and see. And then we surprised the homeowner, Jeff, her husband, Jeff Hansen. We surprised him with underwater lights that are changing colors, because Shari would have loved that. So last night we were here until about 8:39 last night, and it was just getting dark enough to see it, and we had it on this cool blue, and man, it was really cool. It was a really fun moment, very peaceful and tranquil moment, and I think we're going to leave our mark on this yard to really help it start moving forward and really get to the dream that they had created together. This is our medium pondless package, and look how much impact this can have on a yard. If you like water features, make sure to tap that subscribe button, throw down a little like, and let us know your favorite part of the episode. And make sure to tune in next week as we are going to show you another water feature. All right, thanks everyone. Job number 13 complete. Project number 13 was a really fun project, and some of the things I remember the most were just having to conquer slippery slopes, slippery conditions, because we had a lot of rain. And having to deal with rain is one thing, but having to deal with rain during a new construction project, whole nother story, because there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of things are happening and going back and forth and side to side. The homeowner also had an E20 on site because he was trenching in all of his electrical and drainage, and as well as irrigation. So we had our two machines were on site, also had his two machines on site. where he also had a trencher that wasn't working as well. So he brought in the E20. So we had a lot of moving parts, which is okay. And I think project number 13 does a really good job of showing you how we can take something flat and turn it into something like this. Look at that awesome waterfall. You know, this project means a lot to me, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Shari was a humongous supporter of us on Facebook, and she was always telling us how awesome our stuff was, that one day she'd have a waterfall. And we were unfortunately not able to give it to Shari in person, but we gave it to her spirit and her home and her husband, Jeff, and I think it turned out fantastic. This one definitely means a lot to me. Whenever we want to remember someone, I always put a lot of pressure on myself to make sure that it's something that's worth remembering. And I think, you know, every day at this project was just a blessing. We knew we were helping someone bring some light and laughter and something to be excited about at his home. And that meant a lot to me too, because I like to say that we're not just pond builders, we're not just landscapers, but we're also people. People. You guys just end up becoming our friends, and we love it because we've made a lot of friends over the years, and we feel very blessed.